Hey, Fast Life TV and neighbor, Fast Life neighbor, Fast Life neighbor. How y'all doing? I guess I need to start using the premiere feature so I can announce before I go live that I'm going live. But I'll wait anyway in case it is somebody still in the audience and I'm not just talking to myself. Um, the title of this particular video is Accountability August. Um, Bambi, blah, 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 it started that campaign, or well, at least that's where I came across the term Accountability August, and I like it. It's cute, it's catchy, and therefore I want to join in, even though it's at the end of August now. What made me aware that I need to be accountable for stuff that I'm doing, because there's a lot of stuff you do in the dark, out the public eye, that nobody would ever know unless you tell them. So, hey, age gracefully, how you doing? And so I came on here to confess, because I know unless I tell you some of my flaws, not only would I not tell you, but some of them I would probably take to the grave. But the grave part is what I fear. And that is why I'm coming clean. I am tipping the scales at 305, 309 now, actually. It's 309, so that's my all-time high. And I'm kind of mad at myself because, number one, let's start with, I'm a big girl, and I did not care how big I got. I'm one of those. I didn't have no hang-ups about being overweight. Um, if you didn't like it, I didn't give a damn. Excuse my language. If you didn't like it, I didn't care, because I love me, and I like to be in plus, and I didn't have a problem with being my plus self. In fact, I used to joke with my kids and say, my insurance is paid, so I don't care if I get up to 400 and you got to put me in a piano case. I don't care how big I get. I wasn't worried. And it's funny, the things that you say when you're young and you think it's cool, and you get older and wiser and realize how uncool that really is. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not finna rag on all the plus size sisters, because I still love my plus size sisters. I feel like you should love yourself whatever size you are, that you should not wait to no particular number on the scale to decide that's an okay place for you to love yourself. So that's really what the point of me reveling in my big girl miss. You said you was like that too, age gracefully, until you had oral surgery and lost 65 pounds. Hey, White Tupac, how you doing? Well, yeah. Well, my wake-up call, like they say, the black wake-up call, the Negro wake-up call, that's that comedian who be, what's his name? I can't even think of it. Anyway, he would say the Negro wake-up call. Well, I got my fat wake-up call. My fat wake-up call came in the form of knees that are bone to bone. Yeah, that's right. I walk with a cane, and I'm in a lot of pain when I walk. And I've been making excuses for it. So in this month of Accountability August, I am going to declare that I need to take some weight off. And trust me, that is not an easy thing for me to say because I got a whole website dedicated to the plus size. And I can tell you already, even though I start on this path to go to other, to make the scale go in the other direction instead of up, make it go down. Um, I'm not trying to get skinny. I do like being a plus sister, but guess what? My knees don't. My knees say, really, bitch, really, bitch, really. And I have to actually acknowledge the fact that it's some things you just can't take for granted. I also had to admit to myself, I didn't want to admit it, because my doctors, I'm also ADD. Along with fibromyalgia, I had ADD first. I was diagnosed with that first, and fibromyalgia came later. I've been going through a battle with my doctors, trying to get Adderall. And I was just telling the doctors up and down that my heart rate was just higher in the office because I got a lot of anxiety because y'all giving me a hard time for this Adderall. All these doctors around here is spooked because they got meth heads and opioid heads walking around like zombies in this community, and it's bad. So on one hand, it's understandable for them to be spooked, but on the other hand, it's affecting people like me who don't abuse it and need it for their condition. Well, they gave me a heart monitor to monitor myself at home, and it was a few days, I've been doing it for months now, and there's a few times when my heart rate was up high, and it's been high consistently now for the last week. That's paused for a call, especially because one, I gave up cigarettes. Yay me! I am celebrating, what's today's date? I am celebrating 63 days clean. No nicotine. I'm proud of that. But unfortunately, I must have replaced that with eating because I creeped up because I was at 283 when I started, and I creeped up to 309. This is my all-time high. And first I was accepting of the weight gain because I was losing the cigarettes. But now that the cigarettes have become less a habit, especially paying for it financially, I'm not even interested, slightly bit interested or desirous of spending my money that way. So I was proud that I have a couple coins still in my bank account when usually I'm real broke by this time of the month because I'm on that once a month income. But the weight gain, 309, I slowly creeped up to 309, and my knees is just screaming. Screaming. So I'm going to be accountable for that. And I'm going to start on a journey of weight loss. My package just came in the mail today at my house. When I get home and I do my tech video, I'm gonna show that what I got. I got some supplements, keto and detox supplements to keto burn and detox. I want to start on a detox program. I'm going to fast with my son. He usually start on Friday and fast all the way to Saturday. You had to get your left knee done in 2012. And see, that's my bigger fear is having surgery. But it is there. I stepped down on my knees today. It's just so bad. I really am feeling like I need the surgery at this point. I want to avoid that. I want to actually get the new procedure. They got new technology out to treat osteoarthritis in the knees, but they won't even consider me until I'm 250. Nobody over 250 is, so it still hurts now even after the surgery, age gracefully. You said you had your left knee done in 2012. Are you still in pain now, even after the surgery? I'm just curious. Anyway, um, I'm tired of being in so much pain. I already deal with pain from the fibromyalgia. I deal with pain from just having the osteoarthritis. And at some point, I got to be accountable to how I'm contributing to that pain. Yes, from time to time, I think the replacement joint was bad. Oh, okay. Well, see, that's the whole thing. I don't want a replacement. There's supposed to be new technology out right now. I did do some research on it. There are doctors that perform this procedure in here in Illinois, and but the requirements is that you have to be 250 pounds or under. They will not do anybody overweight. So, um, well, definitely not 309, that far overweight. So the obesity is a factor in being considered for this procedure. And it's supposed to be where they take stem cells from your neck and inject it in your knees, and it helps to literally grow new cartilage on your own with using your own body chemistry. So I want to be a candidate for that procedure. I don't want to be ruled out because I can't control my mouth. And something about giving up cigarettes make you feel empowered. Well, if I could do that, I can, do anything else. Because I thought I'd never see the day when I went 63. I'm 63 days in. 63 days into being nicotine free. So I'm happy about that. Yay! So for accountability August, the rest of August, your girl is number one. I'm starting a fast with my son. Friday is when he fasts for religious reasons. Are we twins? I used to smoke. Yeah, I'm glad I can say I used to smoke, and I was so proud because I had money in the bank still. Usually I'm super broke at this time of the month. I still had a few coins. And that definitely is because I have not been spending my money on cigarettes. And so I'm proud of that, but I know that I got to face up to my truth. And much as I've been on here bragging about I don't mind being plus size, that ain't no insult to me. You could call me fat because I consider me fat and all that. It wasn't an insult and it didn't bother me because I was a proud BBW. Now it's a matter of it's more or less like, Monique. Girl, if you had every dime you spent on it, girl, I don't even want to think about it because I'm ashamed. I am ashamed. I am ashamed of how much money went that way, literally. And to think about it, I'm the one that used to tease other people. You might as well give me that money, and let me just put a match to it. Because I thought it was the dumbest habit ever to pick up a cigarette. That was dumb to me. But my logical brain ain't used to have me doing that. Dragging people who did smoke, gave in to, and I can't even say it was peer pressure. It was me, went to college thinking that's what I needed to do to fit in. So I'm hanging with my college friends and smoking. And I arrogantly felt I could stop anytime because I was like, well, I don't see why people get hooked and can't quit until I could see why people get hooked and can't quit. And therefore picked up a habit that lasted 30 years. And child, if I could grab back all the pennies and coins I spent that way, oh my God, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed. I am ashamed of how much money went that way. And not to mention just that way, You said you were 62 when you first started cigarettes. They was 35 cents. Oh Lord, but they was only well, they wasn't 35 cents. I was in college. They was $1. And I'm gonna tell you, the one reason why I put them down was when I had my most recent fall. I had healed up from the fall, cause you know I had a fall and I managed to get this little beauty, 7 stitches, and I hit my chest, had a chest injury. Now I had healed up and I didn't pay attention, and I went out one day and was pulling up weeds, and I came back in the house and I got ready to cook me some breakfast, and my heart, my chest, I was having chest pains, and they were so severe that I ended up calling my son to come and take me to the emergency room. And come to find out, it was I had aggravated the injury from the fall, but I thought I was having a heart attack. So that was enough psychological scare for me to put the cigarettes down. Since I thought I was having a heart attack, I was like, oh my God, the cigarettes have finally caught up to you. And I put them down. So mentally, that's what helped me put them down. Me and the scare of me thinking that I was having a heart attack. I didn't know any better. I thought that's what I was having, a heart attack. And it turned out I had aggravated an old injury. Not old, but a recent injury that I had. So I'm glad it wasn't a heart attack, but at the same time, I didn't like the chest pains. And so I put them down. And so I'm 63 days clean. The longest I ever went before, prior to today, was 45 days. So I'm very, very proud that I'm now at 63, day 63 of nicotine free. And I'm happy about that, but I have to be accountable. You quit in 2015. Congratulations for you. I can't wait till I got years up under my belt, and I can't honestly say I'm out the habit of paying for them. If you think about all the money not only spent on the cigarettes, but the paraphernalia, the lighters, the ashtrays, the the mints, the candy, the gum, so your breath don't stink, all kinds of stuff goes into maintaining that habit, that it makes it one of the most expensive negative habits that kill you. That's crazy. In no way, being the person that I was who used to tease other people about smoking, did I think I was going to be that person that could smoke for 30 years. It was over 30 years. I started when I was 16. I was in college, trying to fit in, trying to be grown, but I wasn't really, because I was a young kid, really too young to be in college. Because I skipped and made a double. So I ended up in college at a young age. And I thought I was being grown. You vape now and use menthol with nicotine, it helps your nerves. Oh, okay. Well, I tried vaping. It didn't really replace the habit, and I fell right back into smoking cigarettes again. This time, though, when I first put the cigarettes down, I used actual mint, because I looked up, what do people smoke besides tobacco? Is it any other thing you could smoke? And mint was on that list, and since I had a whole yard full of mint, I said, okay, I'm gonna try that. And when I tried that, it is soothing. It wasn't a substitute, but it was soothing, so there was a benefit to it. And so I still mix my cannabis, because when I quit the first time in 45 days in, I fell off of smoking cigarettes because I was smoking cannabis. And I was mad because that caused the urge. But this time I used mint with the cannabis, and I also was smoking the mint and just little mint cigarettes when I first put the cigarettes out, and that helped me put them down. It helped me put them down, and so now I don't even do the mint cigarettes either. I'm just out the habit. My lungs feel 100% better. I feel better having put them down. It's always a feel better stage of it, and this is it. Um, and plus, I didn't want to be dependent, start a new habit. I was like, okay, did you just put the cigarettes down so you could replace it with the mint? I didn't want to do that either. So I'm proud of myself that, I didn't pick up something else to replace it. But I do snack and I do drink drinks. And those are empty calories that I keep consuming that I want to get rid of. So for accountability August, even though it's only a week left in August, I am not going to drink any sugary drinks. I'm getting rid of the sugar. I figured if I can put the cigarettes down, I can put the sugar down. It's no excuse. It's a matter of just making up your mind and choosing not to. So I'm making up my mind and I'm choosing not to drink any sugary drinks. Just water. Just water. No sugary drinks. And I figure if I can do it for a week, I'll be happy with that, because I know even when the doctors told me to cut sugar 20 years ago, I was like a crackhead. I never understood crackheads until the doctor told me to give up sugar. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. And so the doctor said, which would you rather have, pies or pain? Pies or pain? And do you believe I was sitting on the doctor's bed talking about, pies or pain? Pies or pain? Pies or pain? Because I just could not imagine a day or my life without sugar. Sugar. So I'm absolutely convinced sugar, it has an addictive quality. It's no doubt in my mind. They keep saying, when my son was growing up, I swore up and down, sugar make them bounce off the walls, and they were swearing up and down. Different reports were swearing up and down. Sugar don't make you hyper. Sugar don't make you have more energy. But it's a lie. I think sugar is very addictive. I think I saw Dr. Mentary backing me up on that it's addictive. So I finally felt what a crackhead feels when they got to give up crack. Oh my God, I got to give up sugar. I'm giving up sugar. That's what I'm going to do for the rest of this August, accountability August. I'm making myself accountable for me, because I'm the one that got to live with me, and I'm the one that's in pain and can barely walk and can't get out of these seats. And the last 2 times I fell, I was more ashamed of nobody being able to pick me up when I fall and can't get up. That's more of an embarrassment to me than being fat. It's just being fat and everybody struggling because they can't pick me up. I'm too big. I don't want that for my life. So I'm just going to start with that week, because I know I'm very weak. Cigarettes is one thing, but sugar, sugar is way more hard for me. You understand? Age gracefully, I'm glad you do. So that's what I plan to do for the rest of August. Wow, once I get home, I want to have a real talk. And we're going to talk about this other thing that's on my mind that I don't really want to discuss in public here in the grocery store. It's about us black women. We got a reputation, a bad reputation in one category. I'm in here in this grocery store community, and I'm gonna be discussing this thing real passionately with colorful language about something we engage in. We need to stop, because it's not a good look. But I'm gonna save that for when I get back home. This video long enough right now. I thank you for joining me. I ain't see nobody come in on Fat for Life TV. But check this out. If you have anything to add to this conversation, please leave a comment, because I appreciate comments way more than likes. I'm not going to ask you to twerk on that like button, because you know sometimes people say twerk on that like button and they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like what they saying in the video. So I ain't even going to ask you that. For accountability August, I'm just going to say, is there something in your life going on that you want to take accountability for, or you don't take accountability for, and you need to? Leave a comment. I'd much rather see comments than likes. I don't give a damn about thumbs up or thumbs down. That never floated my boat. I care more about what's really on your mind. What's really on your mind. So long as your comments is respectful, leave a comment. What are you not being accountable for? That you know, you and only you. Because see, if I didn't tell y'all this, y'all would just see the facade of me reveling in my big girlness. Because I'm a proud BBW. You can't make me feel ashamed about that. I'm very proud. There ain't no shame in my game at all. What I had to face up to is really a health factor now. See, I made the excuse, well, I ain't got diabetes and I ain't got heart disease, because I ain't got all those typical diseases. And then I also had a militant attitude, and I had the nerve to be mad at the doctors. Oh, they just like to put all the diseases. They just see a fat black woman and automatically we sick with everything. And I was like, nah, they ain't doing that for nothing. The fact is, too many of us are coming into the doctor office and really do have the high blood pressure and really do have the diabetes and heart disease, because we are too big. So I would never get into the thing of fat shaming no one, because I am still a proud BBW. In fact, I ain't really happy about gotta lose weight. But I had to admit, because I had a hard time walking just to this grocery store. And this grocery store is not even 2 blocks away. It's not even 2 full blocks away from my house. And I was in pain. I'm in agony. So I have to face up to mine. I can't keep on saying, oh yeah, you know, I'm proud to be a BBW, but yeah, you about to be in a wheelchair because you can't barely walk. Because all that weight, my knees been saying, bitch, please bring it down. Come on down. We would appreciate it. So anyway, leave a comment. I thank you for joining me. I appreciate your company. Age gracefully. If you come back for the replay, come in, drop a comment, leave a comment, and join me for this next week to be accountable of something you know you're doing wrong and you need to let it go. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. Peace and love. So I'll see y'all again in the next video.